Do you guys want cheap stubs on the market? Make sure you guys go to MLB.com, today's sponsor, and make sure you guys use code MAIT for 5% off your purchase. Alright boys, today we're going to be simply talking about how to get a ton of stubs in MLB The Show 21. Now, I've been going on stub methods for about a year and a half, and today is going to be simply my best stub method that I've ever had in the game. That is pretty much really glitchy, pretty awesome. We're going to be talking about a market method and some of the things you can do during that market method to make up to about 70 to 80,000 stubs an hour. Now, trust me, it is a thing. You do have to kind of stay locked in, though, to get this 70,000, 80,000. If you are not necessarily giving it, like, I'd say at least 80% of your attention, because it's going to be a little bit tedious, you're not going to get as many stubs, so that's going to be whenever you can kind of fall under about that 60 to 50 range, but it is still a good method no matter what. This is something that I'll do whenever I'm try-harding, getting a lot of stubs. This is how I got Chipper, this is how I got a lot of the cards I have in the game, and kind of stuff like that, and I'm going to be telling you guys some of the cards to flip, some of the things to do while flipping, and kind of how to do all of it. We're going to be going over all of it today, so if this helps you out, make sure you guys hit that like and that sub button, as helps me out an absolute ton as we're on the road to 3,000 subs. Now let's get right into the video. Now the first thing I'm going to talk about before we get into the actual market is I'm going to be talking about there are great ways to make stubs outside of the market as well. So the first thing obviously is going to be the inning program. Now I talk about XP a lot, and I do have XP methods and glitches that I do personally to get this done as fast as possible. Make sure you're doing the collections, the conquests, and trust me, I am coming out with stuff like this all the time. So if you haven't seen it already, just press on the videos tab and go look at some of my XP videos, because that's going to be the best way to finish the third inning. The second way to make a lot of stuff is going to be through events. Now I am a big fan of events. Now the one thing is I looked this up earlier, so this is actually fact checked. Todd Frazier right now is going for 25,000 stubs. I know he's a terrible card, but he's going for 25k. And then the John Olerard, I'm probably butchering that, sorry if I am, and it is going for 35. So right there, that's about 20 plus 35, which big math, 55k stubs. And then with all the stubs and you're getting throughout the whole event, I think you make probably about 70,000 stubs for 50 wins if you play the whole thing out, and I think that that's really worth it. And if you don't want to play 50, then you can make about 60,000 stubs by just getting the 30 wins. I think each game's going to take you about 30 minutes, so 30 wins, 30 minutes each. It's going to be a little bit of a grind. Obviously, you're going to lose games too. I have a whole method on this as well. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is the BR program. The BR program is huge. Now, guys, I'm going to be honest. I've been slacking a little bit. I have 4 days and 21 hours to actually end up going, getting 90 and 100, and I fully plan on doing it. I'm just really procrastinating on playing BR. Well, you guys should be doing this. Lots of free stubs here. I believe Reggie is going for like 40k, and then these cards are going for like, last time I checked, 270k. So make sure you guys do this. Now we're going to get to the market method. Now the market is going to be where you're going to be making a lot of the stubs in this video. I'm going to be going over a lot of things, and we're going to be doing this. So I'm going to be giving you guys a little bit of my secrets and some of the things that I like to do. Now there are only 3 types of cards that I actually end up flipping. I flip live series cards, I flip Topps Now cards, I flip 42 cards. I do not flip other cards, even though they have big gaps. They take forever. Now, some of them are kind of amazing right now, and there are a lot of big gaps that I am seeing throughout the market. But the big thing, too, is I don't see a lot of these moving as fast, and I'm one of those guys that likes to just sit down and absolutely grind. So if you want to end up going after some of these bigger gaps, like Fergie Jenkins right now looks pretty juicy. Evan Longoria isn't bad. These are decent gaps where you should be making about 1,000 to 2,000 stubs per pop. Just look between the buy now and the sell now. If you don't understand what you're going to be getting it, take the buy now and times it by 0.9, because MLB The Show takes a 10% tax, and you'll do that. And if it's a lot bigger than the sell now price, then you are going to be absolutely good to trade that card. Now the big my favorite live series card, and man, I'm giving away some of my secrets here, is I love doing Trey Turner. I don't know what it is. Trey Turner moves so incredibly fast. I don't know of any other cards that move that fast. I'm literally gonna do one on stream, and I did this video already and it actually crashed because I'm really smart. But I did 2 trades in 2 minutes, so we'll see if we can do this here. You're gonna do it for 1 stub higher, so 7,551. And you're going to kind of just wait. We'll see if this ends up filling pretty quick. And you're going to wait for here. I have 2 of these. And so you end up buying it. You go to the sell now. So I just bought one for 7,551. And you're going to go to 8,983. And as you can see, that's 8,085. So you're making about 450 stubs, give or take, per flip. Now, each flip should take, and don't just do Trey Turner, I'm going to go over more cards to do, but Trey Turner, each one should take about, you should get about 500 stubs in about 3 minutes tops. 3 minutes tops. And how I'm going to be showing you guys to be flipping all this is I'm not going to necessarily stay here for 3 minutes, but trust me, these things are going to move really, really quick. If your order ends up, if someone ends up going a stub or two under you, go to my orders, go to active orders, and actually end up pressing on it, canceling it, and go over. So you can see my sell order just ended up going for 8,085. So I made 450 stubs. I'm not capping. These go like that. They go super, super fast. Now, the next thing you're going to be doing is while you're doing Trey Turner, so you're going to be doing Trey Turner over and over and over again, look at some of the Tops Now cards. Now, this is where it starts to get interesting. This is where you're going to start making a lot of stubs. Is you go to the Tops Now, you look for the biggest gap, and go for the ones that is going for the latest monthly award. So make sure that if you're getting these cards that they're either going towards the next monthly award or they're going for, some of these better ones are going really well. Cedric Mullins looks like he's pretty juicy, 9.5 to 11.1. Now, I believe that's going to be pretty dang good. So, 9.504. So, you're going to sit there, and then you're going to check this. 11.164 is what you're going to be selling him for. So, you'd be making about 500 a flip. So, again, like Trey Turner, this one, you can go over and over and over and over again, and you're just going to be doing, I do 2 cards, and I'd own 2 cards. So if I was flipping, I would go Cedric Mullins, and I would go Trey Turner, and I would absolutely eat. Now, if you're getting about 3, now what you should be doing is you should be getting about 60 flips, 55 flips an hour. Now, I know that's a little bit crazy, but you should be getting about 55 flips. So if you make 55 flips and you multiply it by about 500 stubs a pop, that is going to be 28,000 stubs right there. So that's 28,000 stubs. Now, if you are getting really good at this and you're like me, you can pick 3 cards, you can pick 4 cards, and you can just go ham. Make sure you're going orders and orders and orders over and over and over again. And the big thing too is if you have a lot of stub flow like I do, like 120K right now, is you can just keep on rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. And before you know it, you're just going to be getting in a groove, and you're going to be going and going and going. I made 70,000 stubs from this alone, and now this is going to go into the extra part, is sometimes whenever some of those orders are going, they take about 30 seconds to a minute to 2 minutes. One thing that I like to do is I'll put 3 buy orders in. I'll play a moment of Tops Now, and I will actually sell the Tops Now cards. Call me crazy, but I sell the Tops Now cards. A lot of guys don't do it, but I actually end up doing it. So I'll play a moment, and by the end of the hour, you should have a whole Tops Now program done, and you should have about 60,000 stubs that you got from the market. Now, you sell both those cards, they go for about 10 to 11K a piece. So that's 22K added onto that. That's going to be a lot of stubs. It's going to be about 80,000 stubs an hour in MLB The Show 21. Now, I know this was a little bit of a more sweaty method. This isn't necessarily the most easy method. It's a pretty advanced, glitchy method that you guys are going to have to take advantage of before other people do. It's only going to get better, and I'm going to keep on putting out these types of glitches and these types of stub methods that are going to make you a ton of stubs. So I hope this video ended up helping you guys out. Make sure you guys drop a like, drop a sub, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.